Hello students, dear 10th class students, welcome to today's maths class. So the topic is we are continuation of coordinate geometry. So in coordinate geometry I introduced the coordinate system, and after that I derived the distance formula and we applied the distance formula. We have completed the first exercise, which is very important and important exercise and lengthy exercise also. After that I derived some more formulas. I gave the formula. I gave the formula for ratio formula, that is called ratio formula. So dividing the line segment in a particular ratio. So how to find the coordinates of the dividing point? That is called ratio formula or section formula. I derived it. Section formula or ratio formula. That is one. Second is I derived the midpoint formula also. So when two ends are given, what is the midpoint of that line segment joining those 2 points? Midpoint formula also I gave. Third is I also derived the formula for centroid. Centroid formula also I gave. So 3 formulas I gave. So now we are starting the exercise. Students, all of you open your textbooks. Ratio formula. Once you check the ratio formula, students, check the ratio formula. Check the ratio formula and apply the formula here. See here, students, you read the question from the textbook. I am not reading the question. So given points, see, I am directly starting the solution. Given points are A is equal to -1 comma 7, B is equal to 4 comma -3, and ratio is 2:3. See here, the first point is taken as x1, y1. Students, first point is x1, y1. Second point is x2, y2. Ratio is m1, m2. m1, m2. Coordinates of dividing point. Students, what is the formula? See, I gave this formula. m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. Next is m1y2 plus m2y1 by m1 plus m2. Students, this is the formula I derived and I gave this formula. So apply that formula now. Apply the formula. Directly apply the formula and substitute the values, that's all. Substitute the values. Or else, if you have any confusion in writing directly, you take separately. So separately you find and you substitute here. So like this. X is equal to m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. Like this also you can separately find. Separately find and then write the answer. Like this. M1, students, 2. x2, 4. Plus m2, 3. x1 minus 1. m1 plus m2. 2 4s are 8 minus 3 into 1, 3 by 5. 5 by 5, which is 1. X value 1. Students, y value m1. m1 is 2. y2 is minus 3 plus m2 is 3, m2 y1 is 7 by m1 plus m2. Minus 6 plus 21 by 5, 15 by 5 is equal to 3. So the answer is x value 1, y value 3. First we write x value, next we write value 1 comma 3 is the answer. Write down, students. Complete it and write down the second problem. Points are 4 comma minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Ratio is trisection. Tri means 3 parts. Trisection, 3 parts. Tri means 3 parts. So if it is 3 parts, this is first part, second part, third part. So 3 parts dividing in the ratio of 2:1 or 1 part this side and 2 parts this side. Dividing in the ratio 2:1 or 1:2 is called trisection. Already gave the notes. Trisection means what is the ratio? 1:2 or 2:1. Both we have to take. We don't know because trisection means if it is dividing in the ratio 1:2, it is called trisection. Dividing in the ratio 2:1, then also it is called trisection. So it is not mentioned. Therefore, we have to take both 1:2 and 2:1. Both cases you have to take. Trisection means what is the meaning of trisection? Ratio is 1:2 or 2:1. One is to 2 or 2:1. 2:1 we will do later. Now forget about 2:1. Only 1:2. Apply this formula. Do it, students. See, first point is taken as x1, y1. Another point is taken as x2, y2. Trisection means 1:2 or 2:1. Both we have to take. First I am taking 1:2. So ratio is taken as m1, m2. What is the section formula? Ratio formula. X is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Do it, students. m1 is 1 into x2 is minus 2. m1 x2 plus m2 x1. Minus 2 plus 2 4 is 8. 6 by 3 is 2. X value 2. Y value, students. Y value. m1 y2. 1 into minus 3 m1 y2 plus m2 y1. m2 y1. 1 into minus 3 minus 2 by 3 minus 5 by 3 is minus 5 by 3 only over. ratio formula, it is also called section formula. So using the section formula, simply substituting the values in the formula. Nothing, just the substitution and simplification. X coordinate is taken as the first coordinate, y is taken as the second coordinate. That's it. Write down. Or take 2:1 also. Same you do, taking 2:1. Take 2:1. Same formula. Trisection means 1:2, 2:1. 1:2 we already took and we got the answer. Now taking 2:1. Same problem, two answers. M1 x2, M2 x1. Zero, first coordinate. Substitute x1, m1, m2, y1, y2 all values in the second formula and do it. Get the next point. M1. See, same problem. Trisection means we should take two cases, 1:2 and 2:1. M1 y2, M2 y1. Over. All of you read the third question. Read the third question. Therefore, points of trisection. One answer is, what is the previous answer? What we got? 2, minus 5/3. One answer we got. Now we got the second point like this. Copy it. So trisection is 1:2 or 2:1. Both cases we have to find. We will get two answers. Important problem. Third one. Read it. Three points are given. I am taking the first point as A, second point as B, and we are given a third point. Let I be P, something like this. A is minus 310, B is 6 minus 8, C is minus 1 comma 6, minus 310, 6 minus 8, minus 1, 6. What is the question? You read and I will explain. See here, I will explain the question. Important question and little difficult to understand. The question is, A is a point, B is a point. There is a point P. A point is given, B point is given, and a P point also given. In what ratio P dividing AB? What is this ratio? What is the ratio we have to find? At what ratio P divides AB? At what ratio P divides AB? That we have to find. At what ratio P divides AB? Take this first point as x1, y1, second point as x2, y2, and this point as xy. This ratio we have to find. Ratio we have to find. Let P divides AB in the ratio m1 is to m2. A point is x1, y1, B point is x2, y2. This point should be, dividing point should be taken as x comma y. Ratio is m1, m2. Ratio we have to find. Ratio we have to find. Ratio m1 is to m2 we have to find. One end point is x1, y1. Other end point is x2, y2. Dividing point is x comma y. Like that we have to take. Then apply the ratio formula. For any one is enough. X formula or y formula, we will get same answer. X is equal to, what is the formula? X formula. This is the x formula. X is equal to minus 1. X is minus 1 is equal to m1 we don't know, we have to find. X2 is 6. M2 we don't know. X1 is minus 3. By M1 we don't know, M2 we don't know. See students, in what ratio P is dividing AB? One end is this x1, y1, other end is x2, y2. Dividing point should be taken as x comma y. So apply this formula. All the values, x is known, x1 is known, x2 is known, m1, m2 we keep as it is. Cross multiply. 6m1 plus minus 3m2 is equal to minus 1 into cross multiplication. 6m1 minus 3m2 is equal to minus 1 into m1 plus m2. 6m1 minus 3m2 is equal to minus m1 minus m2. Cross multiply. 6m1 minus 3m2 is equal to minus 1 into m1 plus m2 minus m1 minus m2. All m1's left side, m2's on the right side. You take like that. m1's on left side. 6m1 plus m1 minus 3m2 that side plus 3m2 minus m2. See here. Minus m1 this side plus m1 minus 3m2 that side plus 3m2. So 6 plus 1 7m1. 3 minus 1 2m2. m1 by m2 is equal to 2 by 7. m1 is to m2 is equal to 2 is to 7 answer. m1 is to m2 is equal to 2 is to 7. See here. m1 by m2 2 by 7. m1 by m2 is equal to 2 by 7. We have to prepare like this. So m1 is to m2 is equal to 2 is to 7. A, B, P is dividing in the ratio 2 is to 7. Ratio m1 is to m2 is equal to 2 is to 7.